Yo, what's going on, y'all? You're tuning in to another exciting episode of It's Just Mario, and I'm Mario Ramone, your host. And today we're gonna do one of my favorite recaps of all time. But this isn't a recap. This is like we're talking about R&B Divas LA. Okay, now this show is about to give it to me the way I like it. Okay, I have a special bond with all the ladies except for two. Okay, but I do have a special bond with all the ladies, and when I tell you, it's just good. Okay, the bond that I have with Kelly Price is I remember watching Kelly Price sing in back of Mariah on Mariah Live when Trey Lorenz and Mariah did I'll Be There, and Kelly, she'd just be singing, baby. I mean, you can just tell she had esophagus. Right, and then when she came out with She Was a Friend of Mine, my cousin and I played that whole CD, the whole CD, like 500 times in a row. It became cultism. Like it was a cult or something, honey. We had to make each other turn it off. And Kelly Price's voice, it's kind of like her one voice has like part harmony. She was a friend of mine. She left with my man. Y'all thought that was background, but that was just one voice. Kelly Price doing it all. The first take. She didn't overlay her voices. Her voice got 5 voices in there. Hef can sing. She knows it. Oh, also I saw Kelly when she did the play with Joe Levert at the Fox Theater. Where else? I've seen Kelly's like so many times. The Women of Soul, when she and Shantae Moore, you had to kick Shantae Moore off the stage when the Women of Soul came at the Civic Center. Oh my goodness, with Extreme Entertainment, do you guys remember that? Kelly Price and Shantae Moore, you had to kick them off, and they were such, oh my God, they were my favorites. I just could not believe they had given it to us the way we liked it. And that show, and Shantae, she thought it was just her show, and everybody else was opening, baby. She sang every song plus 2 more that she forgot about. I was like, Shantae, now you know you only got 20 minutes, 45 minutes in, and she was like, y'all remember this one? The world going by my window. Oh, she was like, I'm giving y'all concert. We love some Shantae. The connection I have with Shantae Moore is back in 1992-ish, there was a show called The Hair Oscars, and Monica and Sherry Hughley, they got the show together. It was at the Palace Theater in Cleveland, and Shantae sang. Do you remember, Shantae, if you're watching, you had on this black skirt and boots that came up to your knees, and your hair was just big, and you gave it to us. But I think after the show, I don't know what happened, because I was dancing in that show. I was one of the I was one of the choreographers for the show, for the dance portion, and I don't know, but we were going back and forth across the street for some reason. I don't know if we were looking for food, or if we were looking for ATM or something. And if I'm not mistaken, Shantae Moore's sister was with her. And I thought Shantae Moore was going to be like real stuck up and bougie and all that, boujade. But she wasn't. She was the exact opposite. She was a dear heart. She'll crack a joke. She'll laugh at your joke, and she just can sing. She's a songstress. That's what you call that. Her first album, I heard it, I think it was like early 90s. Heard her first album was Addicted. It was like R&B crack. Like it, or whatever you want to call her type of music, R&B pop, I don't know, just jazz, whatever. The baby can sing. She and George Duke did that, if you will. They did that. Okay, remember that song that she does, Where Do I Go When I Need Security? Can I depend on you like you depend on me? Oh my goodness. Just so many songs. Candlelight and You. What she did with Keith Washington, yes, Candlelight and You, and It's Alright, and everything. She did a duet with El DeBarge. Oh, her voice is so fierce that Shantae Moore did a song on Waiting to Exhale, and all she did was like, be-doo-doo, shabba-doo-da, be-doo-doo, shabba-doo-da. Who the hell just does ba-doo-da, shabba-doo-da? Like, oh, except for Whitney. Shoot, 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 shoot. Now, sometimes a heifer can sing. Like when you are just making up words like Michael Jackson, chum on, that. I mean, you are in your craft so good that you can just make music without using words. That's fierce. It's fierce. Okay, let's talk about, oh my goodness, Dawn Robinson from the group In Vogue. Is this heifer a vampire or what? She has this Japanese French cut. It's giving her the Illuminati eye, honey, because it's covering the cut. It's covering her eye, and she is still singing, and she's still in the size 3. She is a vampire. Like, you know, In Vogue came out back in the 90s. Now, how in 2013 you, Shantae Moore, Kelly Price, and Michelle still look good? Now, Claudette, she was a baby when she came out, but y'all were grown women when y'all came out, and y'all still look good. And Lil Mo too. But I wouldn't, you know what, Lil Mo, she gives me what I need when I'm saying the woman can sing from her throat. But I need more image. I need a haircut that we're going to stick with, and maybe give you a little Illuminati eye with your haircut, but don't do it like Dawn, honey, because you know women don't want you to have their haircut. Their perfumes, you know, they get very territorial, so get your own haircut and rock it. I don't like the big hair for Little Mo because she's little and she's petite, and I think we should play off of that and cut the hair and do it in a funky brown, you know, color or something like that, and let's keep it like that because the voice is enough. We don't need big hair. I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Oh, let's make it official. Right, Little Mo gives it to us the way we like it. Okay, but what cave in Arkansas, like, once again, did we find her from? Where has Little Mo been? Where has she been? She might have been doing something, but I didn't know. Claudette from the group City High. I do remember when Claudette opened up and City High opened up for Nas. This was like 400 years ago at Center Stage. Do you remember that, Claudette? I was there right in the front, baby. I was the one giving you googly eyes. I was like, she's so beautiful, and she can sing her tail off. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we love some Claudette. In fact, let me give you a hug right now. I love me some Claudette, okay? Oh, Michelle. Oh, we love Michelle's. That heifer can sing. There's something you should know. Something you should know. Ooh, there's something in my throat. Okay, she can sing, but the talking voice is off limits. When you go on these shows and you're doing interviews, I want you to sing the interviews. Don't you talk, Michelle. Hello. No more lies. Ha, 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 hello. You know Michelle talks like that. Try and order a pizza. I want a large meat lovers with pepperoni. Y'all got mushroom. Child, put your mama on the phone and quit playing with me. Because we want to know that somebody is going to pay for this pizza when it gets to your house. We don't take orders from children. But the heifer can sing, like I said. When I call you a heifer, it's not the cow, it's the voice, okay? So when I call you a heifer, or if you see me about to pick up a chair and throw it at you, you're doing too much with your voice, honey. You made me do it. You can't just be singing in front of me like that. I'm like, sing, heifer. That heifer can sing. Not sing, but sang. That's right. Oh, R&B Divas LA is going to give it to us the way we like it, okay? Definitely, if you do like this video, subscribe. You know I am a nut, honey. I'm going to give it to you the way you like it. You want it? Right. So I'm going to give it to you the way you like it. And you give it to me the way I like it, and subscribe, and definitely comment. And also follow me on Twitter on It's Just Mario Show. I'll see you guys next time on It's Just Mario. What are we going to talk about next time? Give me a suggestion, inbox me, and I will definitely get that show up for you, and I'll talk to you next time on It's Just Mario. Peace.